Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Franz Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today I'm going to show you a fun card that I got. This one here, it's not my creation. It was from Zoe Tent. I think I say her name right. I don't know. She's from the UK. And I got that in the swap on the incentive trip that I was on the cruise. So let's get started. By the way, hers was in soft sky, and I'm doing mine in pink perlette. So I'm going to call this the funky frame with the funky greeting. And you're going to understand why I call that the funky greeting. So let's start with the greeting first. I got scrap paper right here. And I'm using the sassy salutation, just like her. She used the congratulation. I'm using the happy birthday. So this video, it's 2 for 1, I'm going to say, because we're going to learn how to do the funky frame. And the happy birthday, see, it's together. We're going to split that because I want it on the long way, cutting funky. So let's get started. I'm going to use the marker with the stamp set that it's right here. Right now we're gonna, on the marker you get two brush, tip I should say. We get the brush side, we're gonna use that. We're just gonna do the happy. So we're gonna color this, gonna be careful at the Y here because it touch almost the B and the I. So I'm gonna do that. Even if it touch a little bit, don't you worry about that, it's homemade. Okay, gonna huff on it. I'm gonna put my happy right there. And then you have to wash this very good. And the reason why I say wash this very good, because if you don't wash it good, then you're gonna have the happy again. Make sure it's dry good. Go here. My pad, it's dirty, so that's why I get the residue. Okay, now we're gonna do the birthday. So again, I'm just going to color this. And the markers are awesome when you want to do stuff like this, separate stuff or different tone. The marker stamp, awesome. It's a good investment, I would say. Okay, now I get this. I get a little bit on the Y there. Here we go. Off on it, and then I'm gonna put that right here. Voila. Ooh, dang it, that's okay, I'm gonna make it work. So when you cut it, again, move the paper more than you're gonna move your scissors, so then you don't have that funky look in your paper. What I mean, if you move your scissors and you go like this, you get more the pointy thing. If you move the paper, it's smooth. So here I'm gonna have to be creative, and I don't like this here because it's pointy. Here we go. And then I'm gonna go and see where I start, it's pointy, but I'm gonna come and fix that. So voila, this is it for my funky greeting. And I will not put that on the card because I don't like my D, it's cut off, so I'm going to put another one. Okay, but you get the idea on what. Now, for your funky frame, you're going to use a piece of cardstock. It is 4 by 5 1/4. Now, you're going to take the other tip on your marker. And by the way, this is early espresso. So I'm going to start over here and just zigzag it. Then when you get here, go again and go in and out of your zigzag. Voila! This is it, my friend, how you're going to do your frame. How simple it is, but look when it's done how pretty it is. It is way cool. Now I'm using the And I don't like here, I didn't win so much on the side, so you always get 2 chances. So I'm going to start again and go more on the outside. See, you just go in and out your line. Much better for me. Now, I'm going to use the stamp set, the grunge. I thought I brought it here. I know it's, if you would see my mess, you would really be worried about me. It's right here. So I'm going to use this one, all the splatter, the tiny one, and then the bigger one. Okay, I'm using a pink perlette that I said. So I'm going to go with my pink perlette. Stamp that right there. Now I'm going to go with Sarah Sand. And I'm going to do the little one. Voila. It looked like nothing. It looked very blah, right? But when it's done, it's awesome. Now, I'm using, I got all my scrap here. I'm using Sarah Sand cardstock. And then I'm using the Pink Perlette Designer Series paper that come in a pack. That's the one that you get like all the colors. So and then I'm using the whatchamacallit, Early Espresso. So I'm gonna cut I would say about what, 1 3/4 a strip, and it's only about 3/4 wide. I'm gonna do my little V, and then it doesn't matter, longer, shorter. I mean, when it's all done, it's gonna look great. And then this one here, I need a smaller piece. Let me check this one. Okay, I'm going to use this one. It's just about 1/2 inch. And I'm going to go about 1 inch. 1 1/4 maybe. Again, I'm going to do my little V. And then for the bottom here, I'm going to use about 1 inch. Do my little V. And then for I just want a little bit longer, so it's about 1 1/4. V. You see, I cut in the center and then on both sides. It makes it a lot easier. And then this little piece of Sarah Sand, I just gonna cut this. Maybe it's a bit too wide. Here we go. I just did a little sliver there and cut it sideways. Now we're ready to glue. We're gonna put that on Early Espresso. Again, this is 5.5 by 8.5 fold in 2. It gives you 5.5 by 4 1/4. So this is why it's 4 by 5 1/4. So we get a border all around. Here's my snail. Put that here. Now I'm going to start with the Early Espresso strip. And I had curled my thing, and I learned not to curl them. And the reason why, it's because we're going to put a little flower on top. And then I'm going to put this going to back. This one. Oh, first I want to do this Sarah Sand. Going to put my Sarah Sand right here. And this really, I want it shorter. 1 inch would be plenty. And put that right here. So you just layer it one on top of each other. It doesn't matter. It's no right and wrong to put banners. Now I'm going to put this one here. And then my little strip of DSP. And this one here, I'm using the other side. So one on one side, one on the other side. Now, I pre-punch with the petit petal. This here, it's vellum paper. So I'm going to use glue dots. Take a glue dot. I'm going to put that right here. One there. And then the other one, I'm going to put it right here. Now I'm using linen thread. The top one, I'm going to do 2 layers. So I'm going to fold this in 2. Do a tiny little bow. Come back here. And here. Oops, I'm missing a part there. And pull this tight. A little bit shorter. Voila. Now I'm going to take my scissors, cut this, get glue all over. Okay, now I get this. This one can be a bit shorter. Here we go. Now I'm going to use a glue dot. Put that on top of my flower. I'm going to use candy dots. Put that right in the center there. Voila. Now this one, I'm just going to do a single layer bow. And then pull. Oops. Here we go. Then we're going to cut. Take a glue dot. Put that right here. Now I'm going to use pink candy dot. Put that right here. Now I'm going to use my happy birthday. You know what? We're still going to use this one. This one we're going to put it with glue dots. And I get the glue dots right here. So I like to put 3 of them. One at each end and one in the middle so it don't bow down. Here we go. And put your happy birthday greeting. And now we're going to add a little bit more. See, now I'm going to put that right there. So it don't show that I missed my D. And then I'm going to use brown one, early espresso, right there. Then I'm going to get another pink. Put it, I'm going to put it right here. Sarah San. So you just add a little bit of bling here and there. And then we add the tiny, tiny little pearls. I add 1, 2, and then the medium size 1, 3. And then the bottom one, I started with the bigger one. Not the bigger one, the medium one. And then a tiny one. And then again a tiny one. And you see how I use my scissors to pick them up? It make it easy. Et voila. So we're going to call that the funky frame with the funky greeting. So now it was again 2 for 1. So see how pretty they are? I think they're lovely. So Zoe, thank you so much for your creation. I really appreciate having a swab that I can do again. I was very afraid of doing my frame. But see, none of them look the same, and it's awesome. So, till next time, my friend, happy stamping.